Our school resource officers, their top priority is safety and security for the students and staff at each school. Secondary to that, they're there to develop student relationships, staff relationships. We find those extremely valuable to us and our officers when we're out every day on the streets, but developing those relationships is very important.
I find the best way for me to build a relationship with the students of the school is by being involved in their everyday activities and at times being an informal counselor as well with them, and also building positive relationships, seeing what they have going on in their lives.
I think it's a really important part of this job to have a good relationship with these children because we don't know what they're going home to. We don't know if they go home to love or what. And if they can have that little part of their day of excitement and I'm there to make that, I think that's a huge part of this job and making that connection with them.
You develop good relationships with students and staff by being a listening ear, being present, communicating, and also showing empathy for both students and staff.
You know, found out we were getting an SRO. One of our biggest things that we wanted was someone who could really click with the kids and get along with the kids, but at the same time not be too friendly with the kids. You know, like there's certainly that line, and it's a tough one to balance sometimes. But I think that's one of the things that he's just really, really good at. He's come in, he's certainly an authority figure, the kids respect him, but at the same time they like him, they enjoy being around him, and they're not afraid of him, or they're not afraid to come up and talk to him about work, about school, about life, whatever. So it's been really great.
Kind of out of the box sometimes. Like I have these kids do push-ups. We hit focus mitts. Come through the door, I do 25 push-ups because I make them do 10. And then when they come in and do 10, then I do 25 with them. So I'm usually in about the 300-400 range by the end of the day, which is crazy. Whatever they're coming in here for is usually something they're stressed about. So that knocks a little bit of that off. Then I say, hey, sit down. What do you want to do? You want to hit mitts? You want to talk? Like I've chilled a lot of these kids out. And it's something that teachers sometimes don't have time to do. Like they have their school stuff to do.
I am absolutely one of the first officers that a lot of these kids have met. I always look back at my own first experience with police officers, and that was my DARE officer in elementary school. And I always think of him and remember how he cared about us. And I hope to have just a little bit of that effect on these kids.
There's just an extra layer of comfort with something like that. You know, like the odds of something happening in our building are obviously very, very low, but just knowing that we are ultimately like as prepared as we can possibly be should a worst case scenario happen.
There's a lot of departments that can't either afford it or they don't have the manpower, and I think it's so important that St. Charles County has made it clear that this is a priority to our county and we will pay for it.
The mere presence of having an officer at a school can deter any type of criminal activity, and also just to build positive relations with the students and be a mentor for them.
These kids welcome me with open arms, and it's been mind-blowing to me. Like I would like to come here each and every day and know that like it's my responsibility to protect all of you guys.
Oh, I wish. On TV, you did the right thing. You did the right thing.